Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello guys, welcome back with me again, Mutia Khairani. How are you today? I hope everyone in a good condition. Today, I will give an explanation about material development, designing effective English language teaching material. Okay, now I will tell you the definition about material development. Teaching materials are facilities that contain methods, models, and materials that will help teachers carry out learning activities in the classroom to achieve learning objectives according to competency standards. Teaching materials are usually in the form of oral, written, and various others. Development of teaching materials is a systematic process in identifying, developing, and evaluating content and learning strategies that are directed to achieve learning objectives more effectively and more efficiently. Okay, now I will tell you the advantage of material development. The development of teaching materials has advantage for both teachers and students. The advantage in developing teaching material for educators or instructor or teacher. The first is, with the development of teaching materials, learning does not depend on text sources that are difficult to obtain. The second is, search become more extensive because of the many and comprehensive reference. The third is creating effective learning interactions between students and educators. This is because students can have more respect for teachers. The fourth is, insights of experience and knowledge of educators become deeper and wider when creating and developing teaching materials. The fifth is the existence of teaching materials that can be made in accordance with the curriculum and fit the needs of the students themselves. And the last is, the number of credits can be more and can be used as a book to be distributed. Advantage of developing teaching materials for students. The first is, learning activities will be more comfortable and attractive to students. The second, free time for independent study can be more, so the dependence on teacher is reduced. The last is, can make it easier for students to understand each competency that must be achieved. Okay, teaching material development has so many principles. The first is, teaching materials must be repeated so that understanding becomes stronger. The second, a strong learning spirit or motivation will be a key aspect in learning success. The third is, positive feedback can make students' understanding stronger. The fourth, reaching a goal can be analogous to climbing a ladder, step by step to reach the desired goal. The fifth, development begins with light things, then heavy things, as well as understanding the concrete material, then mastering the abstract. The last is, by showing the learning outcomes that have been passed to students, it can encourage them to be more enthusiastic about achieving their goals. Okay, now I will tell you how to develop teaching materials. There are 4 ways that can be done. This is based on the statement of Professor Ricardus Eko Indrajit. The first is by development, the second is by utilization, the third is by modification, the fourth is by customization. Okay, the first is by development. By development teaching materials, the teacher will make teaching materials from zero or from nothing to exist. Because the teacher will explain a specific teaching material, where the teaching material is the original idea of the teacher himself. The second is by utilization. By utilization, if the teachers get a teaching material, the teacher will deliver the teaching materials in the way it is without any frills. For example, teachers get reference from books from the government for learning the 2013 curriculum, and so on. The third is by modification. By modification, adjusting the teaching materials taken by making modification and adjustments. This method tends to be similar to by utilization because it is obtained from a search. However, in practice, the teacher can modify the teaching materials. It can be reduced or added as needed. The last is by customization. Develop teaching materials by combining various objects of diverse content. In this method of developing teaching materials, the teacher will combine or mix the three previous methods. For example, some captures the teacher will make themselves or original. Some captures take from reference, and some other captures are added or subtracted as needed. Okay, that is the explanation from me about material development. Thank you for watching my video. See you in the next video, and thank you. Bye.